kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is StoryTime. Today we're reading Rumpelstiltskin. Wiggle, snap, StoryTime.
Long, long ago, there was a dad and he had a kid. A daughter, actually. That's me. Together, we made fine designer clothing. The clothes we made were so fancy that the king wanted to wear them.
The clothes you make are fantastic.
Ah, gee, thank you, King. Thanks a whole kit and caboodle. But my daughter's the real artist. She's so delicate when she's spinning. I bet she could spin straw into gold.
Well, as you might know, kings like gold. They like gold a lot.
Gold, you say? I'd like to meet this daughter of yours. Send her to my castle for brunch this Sunday. We'll have Melba toast and salmon lox.
So that Sunday, I went to the king's castle for brunch. But instead of Melba toast and salmon lox, I got horse hay and dungeon locks. Oh dear! The king locked me away in the dungeon.
What? No, that can't be.
You can come out once you spin all this straw into gold.
I didn't actually know how to spin straw into gold. That was just a figure of speech. Somebody please help me!
Why, hello there.
A little elf man appeared.
I see you need to sew some straw into gold. That happens to be my specialty.
That's pretty random. But okay, I don't have much, but I'll give you anything.
How about that necklace of yours? It's very pretty.
And even though this necklace was a gift for my BFF Snow White, I made the deal. I couldn't be stuck in this stinky dungeon forever.
What would you do if you were there?
The elf man worked his magic. He sang while he worked, which was kind of annoying, but he was helping me out. When the king came back in the morning, the hay was gone, and in its place, pure gold. The king was utterly flabbergasted.
I'm utterly flabbergasted.
Well, I'm pretty good at this, obviously.
Good! I want more! So this time I'm going to give you 100 times the hay. If you can spin it all to gold by morning, I will let you out. But if not, you will be sent out into the ocean on a leaky ship, never to return. Oh, and the ship will be full of singing mice who are terrible singers. Now get back to sewing.
How are they ever gonna get out of this one?
Mean? So night came and I didn't know what else to do, so I called out. Hey, magic little dude, I forgot your name, but I need you.
So, you need more help, do you?
I do.
It's gonna cost you.
Anything. I'll give you anything you want.
Pinky promise?
Again, he sang as he worked.
Spinning, sewing, gold glowing, taking hay and making it pay.
It took all night, and I got seriously tired of that song, but my little friend sewed every last bit of straw into gold. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
On the night of your first son's first birthday, I will return to take him as my own.
Wow, that is so mean.
And he laughed all crazy-like and disappeared. Wait, what? He didn't say he was going to take my son on his first birthday, did he? Nah, that would be crazy. The next day, the king saw all that gold, and he was so excited, he let me go. So fast forward a bit. I'm in charge of my own designer clothing company. I'm married, I have a super cool house, a dog, and a cat. I had forgotten all about the little elf who had spun straw into gold. I was living happily ever after. Until the night of my first son's first birthday. We were all celebrating, having a great time, when the little old elf crashed the party.
Here I am. Give me that baby.
Ah, watch out!
Okay, funny story. I thought you were kidding. Isn't that funny?
Not really. You made a pinky promise.
Okay, I'll give you gold. Tons of gold.
I don't need gold. I can turn straw into gold myself, remember? But I'll make a deal with you, lady. If you can guess my name, then you keep your son. But if you don't, I'll take him and your first daughter. Do we have a deal?
I began to guess. Paul, Mike, Mark, Sean. Sean spelled S-E-A-N. Sean spelled S-H-A-U-N.
Not even close.
Tim, Tom, Tyler, Taylor, Kanye, Senior, Junior. Oh, I guessed hundreds of names, hundreds upon hundreds of names, but I just couldn't come up with it. To make matters worse, the horrible little elf was leaning over the baby's crib, singing a lullaby. That's my job.
I'll have a son, I'm gonna win. She'll never guess my name, 'cause it's Rumpelstiltskin.
Just then, the baby giggled and spoke his very first word. He said,
Rumpelstiltskin.
Everyone was so excited, as they always are when babies say their first words. What did he say?
Nothing. I think he wants his bottle.
Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin.
Your name is Rumpelstiltskin.
No, not fair, not fair. Ah!
We won!
Yay, I'm so happy.
But seriously, we called the police a long time ago anyway. You think you're just gonna come in here and take my baby? I'm his mom. You're a bad elf and you're going to jail. And so we were free from Rumpelstiltskin forever. So my family went on a vacation cruise to celebrate, and the mice on this ship were excellent singers. The brunch buffet was pretty good too. Smoked salmon was perfection. Mwah! The end.
Wow, that was so much fun. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.
Patterson is Mighty Penultimate! Things were getting kind of fun and spooky at Cool School. Everybody was hanging up decorations and carving pumpkins.
And most importantly, we got ready for the costume contest.
Ooh, let's do something as a group.
We've totally got to win this year. What should we do?
Let's not be monsters. I don't want to be scared.
What if you're the monster, Robbie? Then you won't be scared of any of us.
As long as I don't look in a mirror, that could work.
You can be Frankenstein's monster.
I'll be Dr. Frankenstein. Nikki, you can be Igor.
I'll be the Bride of Frankenstein.
Let's get started drawing and painting these costumes.
Let's do it.
Meanwhile, Cruel School was also getting ready, although they always look kind of spooky.
I want us to do vampire costumes.
I think we should be werewolves.
No, we should be zombies.
What about unicorns? They're so pretty.
The more time we spend arguing, the less time we have to make these costumes.
Ugh, as much as I hate to say it, Ray's right. We need to just pick one.
Fine, we could be vampires, but only if I get to
I get to be Dracula. Dibs. I called it.
No fair.
Too bad. I'll be Dracula, and you can all be my vampire bat sidekicks.
Can Dracula have a unicorn sidekick too?
No unicorns, Timmy.
Wait, Ella, you need one more thing.
Perfect. And now it's time for our monster.
Nice job.
How do I look?
Great. Want me to draw a mirror?
No, I trust you.
Now it's time to work on our act.
Do you guys know how to sing Puttin' on the Ritz?
Meanwhile, the Cruel School gang was getting dressed in their costumes, but something wasn't right with Ray.
Are you okay, Ray? You seem tired.
I'm fine. Somebody help me put on my cape.
I could barely move my arms with these wings tied to them. It's driving me batty.
This was not a good idea.
Finally, it was the night of the big costume party. Dean Mean, are you supposed to be a kitty cat?
No, I'm a lion. The costume shop was sold out of manes and fangs, okay?
All right, everyone, settle down. It's time to start the show. First up, the kindergartners.
I can't help it. They're too cute. I have to give them a 9 out of 10.
I told you guys we should have been unicorns.
So the costume contest continued. There were mummies and wizards. And nobody was quite sure what Frankie was dressed as. But then it was time for Drew and his friends.
Welcome to my lab. I'll just draw some switches. Igor, flip the switch. It's alive!
Ah! Frankenstein!
Actually, Frankenstein was the name of the doctor, not the monster.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Happy Halloween!
Great special effects.
Excellent craftsmanship.
Actually, a little scary.
10 out of 10.
Great job, guys!
Let's take a selfie. Look how great we look.
I didn't want to see myself. I'm a monster.
And now it's time for Ray and friends from Cruel School.
This better be good.
Timmy, why are you booing too?
I thought we were just making ghost sounds.
This is terrible. Where's your Dracula?
Where's Ray?
I don't know, he just disappeared.
Ugh, just keep flapping those wings.
Sorry, kids, you're missing your star. That means the winner is Drew and friends from Cool School.
Aw, thanks everybody.
Sorry if anyone got scared, especially me.
What happened out there?
Ray disappeared right before the show.
So lame.
Grr. When I find him, he's getting detention for the rest of the year. Scratch that. The rest of every year.
Hey guys, is Ray alright?
Who cares?
We lost because of him.
He's still your friend. You should be worried if he's missing.
Whatever, I'm going home to eat candy and feel better.
Well, I want to make sure he's okay. I'm gonna look for him. Ray, are you around here? Ray, wake up! Where am I? You fell asleep in this broom closet. You missed the whole costume contest. Oh man, I'm just so tired. I haven't been sleeping all week. I've been too scared. Why? What are you scared of? I can't tell you. You'll make fun of me. How about this? I'll tell you something that I'm scared of, and you can tell me what you're scared of. We'll say it at the same time. Deal? Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's a monster in my juice. Wait, what? You're afraid of orange juice? I hate the pulp. It just tastes so weird. But hold on. You think there's a monster in your room? Yeah. Every night when I'm trying to fall asleep, I start hearing footsteps. It's so scary. I haven't slept in days. Okay, I have an idea. I'll come over to your house for a sleepover tonight. If there's a monster in your room, we'll catch it. Really? You would help me? Sure, let's catch that monster.
Let's see what happens next.
Okay, Drew, we're almost there. Now don't get into any trouble. That Ray Blank can be a bad influence.
Don't worry, Mom. We're just gonna play some games, watch some TV. We are definitely not trying to capture a monster in the middle of the night.
What?
Nothing. Thanks for letting my friend Drew have a sleepover tonight.
Of course, Ray. Now remember that Drew Pendis can be a good influence, so don't learn anything nice from him. You're supposed to be a bad guy.
Don't worry. I promise I won't learn to be nice. He's here! Hi, Mrs. Pendis.
Hi, Ray. Hope you boys have fun tonight.
Ew, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
That's part of my job. Now I'll pick you up tomorrow. I love you.
Wow, Ray, your house is pretty cool. Bad guys don't have houses. We have lairs. Nice to meet you, Mr. Blank.
Please, call me Mel.
Dinner time, everyone.
Uh-oh. Since you're evil, do you eat gross things for dinner? I don't want to eat bugs.
Here you go, Drew.
Oh, spaghetti. That's good.
Yep, I stole it from a kid in the park.
Did he cry?
Sure did. Ha 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 ha.
Come on, Drew. Let's eat up so we can catch that monster.
What?
Nothing. Okay, Ray, tell me exactly what's been going on. I always like to have a glass of milk next to my bed before I go to sleep. But every night, after the lights go out, I hear footsteps. So I hide under the covers. Then when I wake up in the morning, the glass of milk is empty. It's a monster, I just know it. That's weird. But this time, we'll be ready. Looks like we're out of milk. Oh well, this will have to do. Ah, orange juice! Get that away from me! Oh yeah, I forgot. You're afraid of orange juice. The pulp just tastes so weird, alright? Well, too bad. We're both facing our fears tonight. Let's go. Okay, fine. Let's be brave.
Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the stupendous Drupendous.
Here's the plan. I'll draw a decoy in your bed. Then we'll hide behind that junk and see what happens. Is that what you think I look like? It doesn't have to look perfect. Let's get this under your covers. Then turn off the lights. And now we'll keep watch. You've really got to clean your room, Ray. Shh! Any minute now, I promise. Ray, it's been a while. Are you sure something's gonna happen? Look, the closet door. A monster. I told you.
Okay, you've got this. Time for a big scare. But first, a glass of milk. Orange juice with pulp? Ah!
Now! Gotcha!
Ah! I'm scared.
Wait, you're scared? But you're a monster.
I know, but I'm not scary enough.
Yeah, you do look kind of cute.
Cute? Oh no, I'm a failure.
What do you mean?
I'm just a kid in monster school. I've got to scare a certain number of people to earn my stripes. You know, because monsters with stripes are always scarier.
Have you been drinking my milk every night?
Yeah, my mom says that milk makes you big and strong. I'm tiny and cuddly, so I thought some milk would help. Listen to my roar. Roar! See, not scary at all.
So you're just a kid like us? Doing well in school is tough. I get it. And you just want to grow up. Here, I'll draw some milk for you.
Gee, thanks. Now I just need to find somebody to scare so I can get a good grade. If I fail another scaring test, I could get detention.
You get detention too? I know what that's like. Okay, I've got somebody who could really use a good scare.
Oh, Mama, I hope you're proud of me. I'm trying so hard to be a good dean, and I just want Miss Booksy to respect me.
Here goes nothing.
Ah! Monster!
Yes! Earn my stripes! It worked!
Moral of the story, kids, don't be scared of monsters. They probably just want some milk. Oh, and when it comes to orange juice, pulp isn't so bad.
It's really not.
Ow!
What's the matter? You don't like dodgeball?
I like dodgeball just fine, but we weren't playing dodgeball. You simply threw the ball at my head.
Yeah, monster, run!
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Frankenstein Makes a Monster. Wiggle, snap, Storytime. Hi, I'm Mary Shelley Frankenstein, sister to the world's biggest mischief-making little brother, Victor Frankenstein.
That's Dr. Frankenstein.
He's not a doctor, obviously. He's 10.
10 and a half.
Anyway, one day he was bored, and when Victor Frankenstein gets bored, bad things happen. For example, one time he filled all my shoes with slime.
Ew!
Victor! And then one time he put baking soda and vinegar in his teacher's coffee. And yeah, it exploded.
Victor!
And this one time, this is really bad, he put glue on the toilet seat and my dad got stuck.
Victor!
So like I was saying, bored Victor equals bad Victor, and that's how the story begins.
I'm bored! I want to make something. Something big, something bad, something epic. I know! Today I'm gonna create a monster!
Victor went down to his laboratory, aka our basement, and got to work. That's where he did all his experiments.
Some fishing hooks, I can use those. Slinky, check. Some nuts and bolts and screws and stuff, sure. Modeling clay, finger paints, glue, grandpa's toupee, perfect. A garbage can, some brooms, a mop, googly eyes, a couple of my sister's patriotic girl dolls, my old teddy bear, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. Wait, no, I didn't mean it, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. Promise. Forgive me? I love you too, Teddy.
Aw, that's sweet. But don't be fooled. Victor was up to a seriously naughty scheme.
Now back to my seriously naughty scheme. It's time to create my monster. A monster that will wreak havoc and destroy the whole world. Oh no, don't be scared, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. My monster won't destroy you. Now, time to work.
Victor worked all day into the night, not even stopping for snack time. He snipped, ripped, chopped, glued, fastened, refastened, attached thingamabobs and whatchamacallits until finally he was satisfied.
My monster! Now to bring him to life. It's alive! Okay, I thought that would work. It's alive? How do I turn this thing on? It's alive! Yes! And now we will unleash chaos onto the world! Oh, are you hungry? Let's see, what do monsters eat? There's some leftover meatloaf in here. It's really gnarly, so you might like that.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, you get enough to eat yet? We have to go wreak havoc and chaos and stuff. Whoa, awesome! Hey, wait for me!
Victor! You stop right there, young man. Who made this mess?
My monster did it?
Right, sure. A monster did it. Well, guess who's going to clean it up?
Me?
That's right.
But...
Oh, no buts?
But there was a but. A big one. A real, live monster was on the loose. But really, he was probably more afraid than anyone. The world was brand new to him, and he couldn't help but be frightened. Finally, he found a nice resting spot and fell asleep. Okay, so maybe it wasn't such a good resting spot because during recess, the jungle gym is a pretty happening spot. And it wasn't very long until... Ah! And that woke the monster. The monster felt a little bit safer in the woods. He sat there and watched the playground waiting for the kids to leave. A bell rang and the kids left, but then an older group of kids came out, including me. Ow!
What's the matter? You don't like dodgeball?
I like dodgeball just fine, but we weren't playing dodgeball. You simply threw the ball at my head. See, that I don't like.
Whatever, Mary Shelley Stinkenstein.
That's not my name.
Mary Shelley Stinkenstein. Mary Shelley Stinkenstein. Ah! Monster, run!
Thank you for chasing away those bullies, but I have to ask, are you a nice monster or a mean monster? Okay, I'm gonna take a wild, possibly dangerous guess and say that you seem like a nice monster. I'm Mary. Repeat after me. Monster. Monster. Monster.
Mon.
Okay, that's pretty close. Now add the stir. Monster.
Monster.
Great! Okay, I should really teach you some more words, but that took like an hour, so let's move on to something else. How about some social skills? Let's try a handshake. Now, we put our hands together, and then we shake. Okay, you're doing really great, but can you put me down? Good, thanks. All right, it's time for me to go home for dinner. Do you think you'll be okay here for tonight? Yeah, you better come with me. I'll hide you in my old playhouse. But by the time I got home and the monster was all settled in, news had gotten out.
Reports of the mystery monster have been coming in all day. From people like this gentleman.
I nearly ran him over in my car last night. I don't know if my insurance would have covered that.
And these innocent children.
I was just minding my own business when he tried to hit me with a ball.
City officials are urging citizens to stay inside and lock your doors. But some local vigilantes want to take matters into their own hands.
Yeah, we're gonna get that monster.
I ain't afraid of no monster.
Uh-oh.
According to eyewitness reports, the monster has caused over $11,000 in damage. And an old-fashioned pitchfork and torch-wielding gang of locals has sworn to capture the beast.
Yeah!
Back to you, Chuck.
Oh dear! I told you it was the monster that wrecked the kitchen.
Go to bed, Victor.
Well, I couldn't just leave the monster outside in my old playhouse, not with a bunch of vigilantes out there hunting him. Shh, okay, you can sleep in here, but you have to be quiet. Aw, that's sweet. Now, do you want the top bunk or the bottom? Oh, you're not sleepy? Do you want to play a game? So we played some games. We played Twister, Right Foot Blue. Close enough. Jenga, Jenga, Jenga. Then we went full on slumber party and did spa night.
I thought I heard my monster in here.
Your monster?
Yeah, I created him in the basement. What's he doing with all that gunk on his face?
We were having a spa night.
What? Monsters don't do spa nights? Monsters are supposed to be ferocious and fierce and wreak havoc.
He's not that kind of monster. I found him in the woods by the playground. He saved me from bullies, and now there are bullies looking for him. We have to protect our monster.
Our monster? I think you mean my monster. He's coming with me.
No way! Hey!
Hey, keep it down in there.
Quick, hide the monster.
What on earth is going on in here?
Nothing, Mom.
Yep, nothing to see here.
What was that?
Oh, my stomach. I don't think that leftover meatloaf sat too well with me, but I'll be okay.
Okay, well, time for bed.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
Now.
Meatloaf!
You sure you're okay?
Yep. Good night. See ya mañana. Bye.
Okay. Good night.
Phew, that was close.
We can't keep him here. There's no way Mom and Dad will let us keep a monster.
True.
But we can't take him outside either. The vigilante bully gang is looking for him. What if they hurt him?
But he's a monster. He could just destroy the gang. Easy peasy.
You seem to be forgetting that he's not the destructive, dangerous type. He's a big, sweet softie. Look.
Yeah, I guess he's not gonna wreak any havoc. Hey, I know. Let's take him to Professor Weirdly's house. She'll know what to do.
Great idea. Science teachers for the win. Okay, now how do we get him out of here without attracting attention?
Of course.
Perfect.
Let's go.
So we set out into the night with our monster. It was a little scary, but there's no time to fear when you're on a mission. Super brave, right? Well, that was all about to change. We didn't know it yet, but the vigilante gang was closing in. So all was going according to plan. We were on our way to see Professor Weirdly, the science teacher at our school. She would know what to do with the STEM project gone awry. Okay, cool. I can see Professor Weirdly's house. We're almost there.
Is that what I think it is?
Yep. What do we do now?
We could blast them with a giant water balloon or some other projectiles. Or we could just cast a protective force field around ourselves. Ooh, or we could sick a giant robot on them.
Or we could run.
That's always an option.
Let's go.
What do we have here?
Oh, hi, sir. Nice weather we're having, huh?
What are you kids doing out here this time of night?
Who, us?
Yes, you.
We're just out for a little evening stroll. And you?
I'm out looking for that monster that's been terrorizing the town.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about that. Have you, Victor?
No, Mary, not a word. A monster, you say?
Who's that? I said, who's that?
Oh, her? Yes, that's our grandma. Yep, old granny.
But don't bother trying to talk to her. She's hard of hearing.
Granny, we're just telling this nice pitchfork-wielding gentleman that you're a little hard of hearing. Well, I guess it's our bedtime. Good night. Excuse us. Oh, hi guys. We were just leaving. Come on, Granny. Seemed too easy, right? We were just gonna walk away, but then suddenly we heard... Come on, Gran. Time for bed. Yeah, that's a kitty. Let's go. But the monster, being a big old sweetheart, jumped into the tree to rescue the kitten. Great.
Wow, your granny sure is spry.
Hey, she saved the kitten.
Okay, Granny, good job. Now let's go. Uh-oh.
That's him. That's the monster. Get him.
The gang was all riled up, and things were getting very scary. One guy swung his pitchfork up at the monster.
Ha! I'll get ya.
But he missed. Phew. But then it landed.
Ah! Hey, you stuck me.
And that guy had been waving around a torch, so when he got poked with the pitchfork, he accidentally lit another guy's pants on fire. It was chaos!
Finally!
We could have just run away at that point, but the monster was such a big old sweetie that he just had to jump down and help.
That's better.
Phew, thanks.
Hey, wait, he's being nice.
Monsters aren't nice.
Well, this one is. He protected me from bullies. He rescued that kitten, and now he's helping you.
Yeah, and I created him specifically to be a supervillain too. I don't know what went wrong.
So will you guys leave him alone now?
Are you sure he's good?
Look at him.
Yeah, okay. We'll let you go.
But you all better get home soon. It's late.
We know. Just one more stop. Come on, guys. Let's go to Professor Weirdly's.
And Victor, you say you made this all by yourself?
Yep. Awesome, right?
Very impressive.
Where will you keep him, Professor?
I think he'll be happy at school. He can live in the lab.
So from that night on, our monster lived in Professor Weirdly's science lab at the school. It was great. He took care of the class pets. He helped kids with their homework. Well, he tried anyway. He was the best school monster ever, and Victor and I got to see him every day. It was awesome.
Yeah, but next time I'll create a super bad monster that wreaks havoc and mayhem and destruction and...
Oh boy, here we go. The end. Aw, so the monster got to live happily ever after. All I have in here is raisins and candy corn. Yuck! What happened to all my good candy? I know exactly what to do. We'll have to catch that candy crook and teach him a lesson.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Sleepy Hollow. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! I'm Katrina Von Tassel, and I live in a quiet town called Sleepy Hollow. The town is full of silly ghosts and ghouls. These guys are real pests.
Sleepy Hollow is the best place to celebrate Halloween. Not only because of the ghosts. The main reason is the town is numero uno for trick-or-treating. All of the neighbors give out the best candy. I can't wait. Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry. It's only me, Ichabod.
Seriously, Ichabod, that was so candy corny.
Are you ready to go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, let's do it. So off we went. Trick-or-treating was so much fun. My arm is getting sore from carrying all this candy.
Mine too. Let's go home so we can split it up.
Yeah, sweet and sours, chocolates, chewy things, and then the gross stuff. Yuck, like candy corn, and who eats raisins on Halloween? Ew. Ah, hey, watch it!
Why, hello. Looks like you did very well this year. May I take a closer look at your candy?
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Looks like you've got my favorites. Chocolates, chewies, and my horse loves the sweet and sours. Don't you, Mr. Horse?
No, sir, I don't like it.
Eek! That horse talks! Scariest thing ever.
Katrina, we should get out of here.
Yeah, nice meeting you, whoever you are. Well, that was weird. Let's go home, pronto. Phew, we made it home. Wait a minute. What happened to all my good candy? All I have in here is raisins and candy corn. Yuck!
We were duped. The person on that horse took all my favorites too. What do we do?
I know exactly what to do. We'll have to catch that candy crook and teach him a lesson. Okay, Ichabod. The only way to catch this candy crook is to remember what he looked like. Let's think.
I remember the suspect wore a long woolly hat.
Okay. I also remember seeing gray hair.
There was a sloppy pumpkin head.
And this person had a strange voice.
And they rode a talking horse.
That scary Mr. Horse! Who could it be? Let's go back out and catch this thief! We need to find townsfolk who have gray hair and are avid equestrians. You know, horse riders. And off they went, back into the cold and windy night, knocking on the doors of people who had gray hair. First stop, Red Riding Hood's grandma's house.
Oh, hello, children. It's a little late for trick-or-treating. Here, how about some mints?
No thanks. But can you answer a quick question? When was the last time you rode a horse?
Oh, well, let's see. It must have been about, 50 years ago. Well, that's right. I remember I was just about to go.
Happy Halloween!
Mr. John.
That's definitely not our suspect. Let's visit Cinderella's evil stepmother.
What do you want? I'm all out of candy.
Oh, we're not here to trick or treat.
Yes, we're just here to ask you a friendly question.
All right, fine, but make it quick.
When was the last time you rode a horse? And where were you approximately at 7:30 tonight?
Can't you count? That's 2 questions. First, I haven't been on a horse since I was 8 years old. And second, I was home watching Wheel of Fortune. Now goodbye.
Who else in this town has gray hair?
I know of one more person.
Who's there?
Trick or treat, Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, hello.
What's that in your hair?
Oh, this? Just some pumpkin stuff. But here, I've got lots of candy. Take some and go home.
Hey, where did you get that?
Oh, around town, different places.
Wait a minute. Woolly hat.
Gray hair.
Pumpkin guts.
You are so busted, Rumpelstiltskin! You took all of our candy tonight!
Oh, I'm sorry! I just, ran out of candy and needed more to give out to the trick-or-treaters. Yeah, that's it.
That is no excuse.
Yeah, it's a totally lame-o excuse. Stealing candy is not allowed in Sleepy Hollow.
Hey, looks like you caught the candy thief. Nice work, kids.
Thanks, officer.
I didn't mean any trouble.
Sorry, Rumpy. Rules are rules. For stealing candy, you gotta wear this lovely holiday sweater for the next 3 months.
Oh man!
Hooray!
Halloween case of the candy crook solved! And that's the end of the story. I'm so glad they solved the mystery. And now they can celebrate with candy.